What up, guys? It's me again. I'm here with another Afrobeat instrumental breakdown. Briefly, I just want to say thank you again to all you guys who keep watching my videos, who keep subscribing. You're the reason I do this. So, without further talking, let's get into this one. So, as you can see, I have the project already open, and I'm just gonna briefly play the beat, so the first hook, and then I'm gonna get into the breakdown. All right, so here we go.
Chippy got your speakers knocking. Chippy got your speakers knocking. Chippy got your speakers knocking.
And that's pretty much it, guys. From there on, I just looped the beat, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into the elements. So I believe the first thing I did I wanted to do for this beat was I wanted to make like some kind of like summer like chill vibe, and basically went on Splice, and I found this guitar melody right here. And that's pretty much it. Sounds pretty cool. Serves the purpose I wanted it to serve. So I just threw that in there. I think I kind of adjusted it and like chopped it up to be kind of like on time. And then they also had a wet version of the same thing that I just kind of bring in the bridge to kind of like just beef it up more. As you can see, that just has reverb. It's been processed a little bit, and I just kind of threw that in there to beef it up when the bridge comes in. So let's first things first. We're gonna get into the drums. All right. So for the drums, I believe. Let me pull up the pattern here. All right. So the drums, here I have the kick doing this. Actually, let's start with the rims because I feel like that makes more sense. So I'm gonna solo both actually the rim and the kick. I don't know if you guys noticed, if I saw the kick, this little triple that I did here, I added like a little velocity thingy to like make it not sound so robotic. See how like that kind of has a bounce to it just because of I messed with the velocity of the kick that came before and after. All right, so I added a second rim, and the second rim is pretty much just complementing the first rim. Okay, and then I have a conga here. I ended up not using the second one here. I just stuck with the first one, and it's just doing this. Just adding like an extra bounce to it. And that's pretty much it for the drums. And then, I mean, not the drums, but that pattern. There's a shaker that I also added, our famous shaker. I pretty much use this in almost all my Afrobeat instrumentals. And it's just doing this. As you see, like I bring it in and then I take it out, and it's just doing. And that's pretty much that. Then the 808, if I can find it right here, I just have doing this. And like for the 808, I had to be careful where I put it so that it wasn't like completely clashing with every other low end instrument in the beat. So you're gonna hear it be like have like some really short release in some places. So the 808 is doing this. Okay, and that's it for the 808. And then I believe I added a carimba. What do you what do you guys want to call it? It's a marimba to me. All right. So for us to turn this on, we have this. Okay, sounds pretty beautiful to me. I think I also added like some reverb to that when I mixed the beat. Let's see. Yeah, I had some fruity reverb on that just to sweeten it up a little bit. Okay, and then for the vocal samples you guys hear, I believe this was Arcade. Okay, never mind. It was Exhale actually, but I think it's by Output. Yeah, Output makes Arcade as well. So yeah, I used a vocal sample called Bangers from XL, and it's just doing this. And then when the bridge comes in, I believe I added like a second layer. Second layer I added. And both of them together you have. So if I had to add the guitar melody, the marimba, and the vox samples, you have this. That sounds pretty angelic to me. Okay, so everything else, actually, let's see. I had a bass guitar in here, and the bass guitar is over here doing this. And pretty much I played that in the sense of I'm trying to add some movement to the beat. You know, it's one of those things you ask yourself, like, what would an actual like bass guitarist try to play here? And obviously I cannot play guitar for the life of me, but I just tried to be like, let's add some bounce, some movement. I didn't want to like just have some doom, some like boring ass like bass line in there. So that's what that was doing. And this was from Contact, I believe, yeah, the Scarby Ricken Backer bass. And I used the preset neck pure DI, and that was that. So next we have the pluck, the muted guitar, I should call it, that comes in during the hook of the song. And this is my favorite part, and it's just doing this. And I believe I did this in like I like kind of like dragged I kind of just like dragged some of them off grid just to add a little bit of swing to it. And yeah, that was that. And I believe this was the deluxe, yeah, Electric Sunbus Deluxe, and it's also from Contact as well. And then other than that, it was just I added a pad as well to go with the hook, just to have some extra atmosphere to it when it comes in, and it's just. And that's just that. And then there's also a second guitar that I wanted to layer on top of the main guitar melody, just to like have it not sound boring just by itself there. And that one is just doing this. And this was from Evolve Clean Guitar Clean Angels. I don't even remember how I found this, but that's what I use. All right, so moving on. There is a lead bass that I also added just to have some kind of dark energy in there. And this is it. It's from Anna 2 from Slate Digital. And if I was to play that, it would be doing this. And you can hear it's gliding. I don't remember if I added this myself or if this was how it sounded with the preset. I'm trying to see if I can find the glide control for this. Yeah, I did add it myself. So yeah, it was, I had the slide on and I had it at 161 milliseconds. And that's how I did that. All right, so I think that covers basically everything, but everything else is just drum fills that I added. First one is this one. And then there's also these two over here. Let's get that out there. And then this. And I tried to basically those three drum fills were what I used throughout the entire song, and I just alternated drum fills just to to make the breaks sound different and not sound, you know, very identical to each other, because then the song gets boring. So that's another tip for you guys. If you want your song to stay interesting, try not to repeat your drum fills for at least, you know, two, I should say, what, like try to change them up every 8 bars, you know, something like that. And then, like I stated in my previous breakdown videos, I always use this clap drops to keep the energy up. And then instead of using the same clap drop, I would use a different sounding clap drop to keep the energy up, but also, you know, not stop it from sounding boring. And it just sounds slightly different from the first one, but they're basically serving the same purpose. And that's pretty much it for the beat breakdown, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. If you want this instrumental, I'll leave a link in the description to my website. You can find it there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video if you learned something, and leave a comment in the description if you have any questions for me, and I'll try my best to answer them. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.
Chippy got your speakers knocking.